there, everyone. Thanks for joining me down here at the table for a solo playthrough of Harmonies. This game, just a few months old, came out in 2024. Kind of hard to get a hold of right now because it is pretty popular. But today I'm going to bring you a solo game and see if I can beat my own score. So I've only played this a handful of times. And down here you can see my solo scores, my kind of the practice. My first game I had 88, my second game 93, and my third game 91. And I'm hoping to get better than that. I like to beat 93. The example in the back of the book or the back of the manual that shows a solo playthrough has the person scoring at least 130 points, which I'm like, wow, that's pretty impressive. Anyway, today we will be playing with side A right here. These are double-sided boards. This is an island, and you could see there is a little bit more real estate here. As opposed to what they consider the beginning board, and make sure our player reference card also matches. So notice that this is a khaki color and the other side is this blue color that matches the B board. So we will be playing with the A board. As far as our player board goes here, that is for the tokens that we're going to set out. This is a double-sided board as well. For a one-player game, we will be only using this side here to populate our tokens. So you can see I am shuffling our animal cards, and here over off to the side I have my animal cubes that we will be placing on said cards in a few minutes if I decide to collect those and try to work on them. Here on the board you will see 4 paw prints with little arrows. That just designates that I could have up to 4 cards that I can be working on at any given time. For the purposes of this video, this will be my draw deck here, and I will lay out my market right here. Any completed cards that I have, I will go ahead and put over here, I think, along with the tokens that we don't use. Here is the bag of wooden tokens. Every turn I am going to draw out 3 for each one, so a total of 9 for every turn. I have to pick one of these. That's mandatory. I have to use 3 tokens from one of these 3 spots to place on my board. And the 6 that I do not choose, we're just going to put them off to the side. They do not go back in the bag. The game ends in a few different ways. But most importantly, probably in the solo game, is when we have at least 2 empty spaces left. So I covered up all this area down here except 2. Once I get to 2 empty spaces, that more or less triggers the end of the game. So without further ado, let's go ahead and draw tokens out. Here I'm mixing them up in my hand and not looking. And I'm going to grab 3. So we have 2 woods and a tree top, or green. Draw another 3. Here I have a field, another tree top, and a river. And select another 3 here. 1, 2, and 3. And I have a building, and a field. So now we got to lay out our cards, and in a solo game we're only going to lay out, I believe it's 3 cards. Let me double check that. That's correct. I only play 3 cards here. The reason this looks a little bit different is I had to go through the manual really quick, and in a solo game we only use 3 cards. One other thing I'll let you know is I am not playing with the Spirit Animal expansion. Again, I've only played a handful of games, and I feel like I need to get a little bit more practice in before I start with the Spirit Animals. So looking at my what I have here, I kind of like the otter a little bit. I find that buildings are actually kind of hard to achieve, and that's only going to score me a maximum of 9 points. This might be a slightly more doable, although I do like the fields here, but that might be kind of hard to do as well. So when I take just a really brief reminder here, when I take these and I place them on the board, these are optional. If I choose a card, I would fill up I can take one card per turn, and I can immediately fill it back up. If I do not take any cards, I can then discard one of these and fill it with an optional one. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to make a little room. There's a card that I don't like. I'm just going to flip it back face down. Over here, that'll be my quote-unquote discard pile. Right now, I think I am going to, well, to maximize some points here, I don't really see anything that I really like. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this right now, and I think I'm just going to build a tree. And regardless, this is going to be worth 7 points because looking at my reference card here, the maximum you can stack anything up are trees for 3 and like a mountain range of rocks also for 3. I'm just going to go right out of the gate and save some space here because I don't know if I like anything right here, and just guarantee myself 7 points. So with that, these tokens, if you will, I'm going to set aside because now they are out of the game, if you will. And I think this is just going to be hard to get for me. That's not my style. So I think what I want to do is just go ahead and replace that with something. And I'm not sure if that's much better. That's probably a little bit easier, but I believe there are less field tokens in the bag than there are some of the other colors, so they come up a little bit more rare. So with that being said, I'm going to pick my next 3, and I'm going to pick another 3. And one more handful of 3 tokens and see what I like. Okay, set the bag aside here, and what can I work on? Well, I do kind of like the river and the field, so maybe I like the rock, but there's nothing really that matches up. I think I'm going to take this right now. I think I'll start a river up here, and maybe I'll start another tree right there, and it's kind of hard to tell what I'm going to do, so maybe I'll just start a field here, and maybe I could work on something here. I'm still, well, actually, now that I'm seeing this probably isn't too bad. Maybe I start on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 animal cubes and put them on there, and I now want to try to achieve this at least 2 times. That might, actually, you know what, that might be hard to do. I got to get 2 different fields. I got to get a total of 4 fields. I've already gone through 1, 2, and I'm going to burn this 3rd one. But I could get 12 points. This one might not be too bad, though. You know what? I'm gonna retcon that. I think maybe, just maybe, I will take this one instead. Oh boy, but I gotta get 3. No, do I want to take any of these? Let me think about this. Well, I sat and thought about it for a minute. I think I am going to try this. I don't have too much luck with buildings, but I'm going to go ahead and try this one instead, right there. And so now I need to fill out, put that back in the pile. Of course, another building, and we are going to set these off to the side. These are out of the game. And now I'm going to go up for my round number 3. I'm going to take 3 tokens here. So we got a trunk, rock, and a tree top or foliage. My third, oh wow, here we go. We got a building, and more foliage. And I've got a rock. Oh, this one might work out for me. I might take this one here because I could... Oh, but I'm not doing that one. Oh, I just realized I put this one back, and that would have got me closer to that one. Let's see. Let me look at that. So if I got a field here, I could put a house on top of a... I could do that. Oh, man, this is tough. This is tough. Boy, what do I like? Oh, gosh, now that I look at these, I don't really like anything. I'm going to go ahead and take this one. This is a little dangerous here. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put a rock right there. I'm going to put the other field right here. And maybe I could work on another tall tree. Nothing's coming up with brown really much. So I'm going to do that. And now I'm going to get rid of these. And decide, do I want to try to take... Well, I guess I could have taken that, but no. I could take that. No, I think I'm going to get rid of this one because this is going to be hard enough to get with 3 buildings. I just... Yeah, I don't... Well, gosh, I could... You know what? Maybe I will take this one. I think I can take that because if I can get a building here and 2 green here, I could possibly do that. So I don't know if this is a really good strategy. The more I'm thinking about how the cards are coming up right now, this isn't looking too great for me. Oh, I would like something like that. So anyway, let's draw 3 more tokens. 1, 2, and 3 in my hand. Fill out our first. Oh, that would have been great for that card right there. 3 more tokens. 1, 2, and 3. Oh gosh, that's a good. I like the fields. And I'm gonna grab 3 more. 1, 2, and oops. I'm gonna put those back because I grabbed 4. And 1, 2, and 3. Ooh. Tough call here. You know what? I'm going to take these. I'm going to take these 3 right here. The reason being is this is going to score me 2 separate fields right here at 5 points each. I like this rock. Actually, I'm going to put that... Oh, no. No, I'm gonna put it here, and I'm going to put a rock right here. And I think I'm going to try to go for this now. And I'm going to fill that card back up. I'm going to remove these from the board. And I'm going to select 3 more tokens. Okay, that's doable. That'll help me out right there. Get 3 more. Ooh, well, that's not really going to help out too much. Oh, I do like that one though too. That's a pretty decent one. Okay, I definitely know I'm not taking that one. I like the river because I could get the river. A second one here. I think I need a building. The buildings are a little bit more rare. And I get a rock. Yeah, I'm going to take this one right here. Okay, so what am I going to do with this? Okay, I'm going to put the building right here on top. Now I've completed this first little section, so this is going to go on top, and that scores me 5 points. Next up, I think I will go ahead and put the river right here. That is going to score me at least 2 points because they're adjacent to each other. And now with this rock, I am going to go ahead and put this rock right here. And that will now help me complete one of these because I can take this token off, put it right there, and that guarantees me 5 points. So not too bad. Okay, we're going to get rid of our tokens here. I am not choosing... Oh, but that one's not too shabby. If I could get another rock here, if I could get this rock, that'll be 5 points. You know what? I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to hold off. I think this one might be hard to do so at this point now, the way the board is shaping up. So I am going to go ahead and place a new one down right there, and we're going to select our next 3 tokens. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, got another building. I got 3 more. Ooh, another build. Same draw, actually. Okay, we're going to draw 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, well, I like the river. The river would score me more points. If I get that rock, that will at least score me this one, but will that also score me this one? Oh, well, I could start working on this one. That's not too shabby. That's not too bad. And then I just have to figure out what to do with... Oh, I know what I can... I think I can... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take this. So, houses or the buildings can be built on top of the brown. So I'm going to place a brown here, hoping I could get another building and place it here. I'll complete a second one. I think I'll go ahead and put the river right there. And we'll go ahead and place a rock right here. Now, let's double check. Did I complete this? No. This rock needs to be 1 higher. Did I complete this? Not at all. Did I complete this? No. I need a building, and I can get 1 more there. But I'm going to hold off on this one, though. I'm going to hold off on this. I'm not going to pull anything right now. Change my card. So we'll get rid of these tokens right here, and we're going to draw 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's the building. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But I don't like the other tokens too much. Well, I could use that tree topper to get 7 points. Oh, gosh darn, there is 2 rocks. That would be awesome for this. That would complete that card right away. And that would get me more points. I might do... Oh, no, I won't complete it immediately, but, oh, gosh, and 2 rivers. Oh, that's great. The rivers would score me... Boy, the rivers would score me pretty good, because that would bring me 5. That would get me 11 points right there. But I think I want the building, because that'll get me 10 points there, and another 7 points for this tree. Boy. And maybe I could pull this, but if I did this, I could pull 1 here, put the other rock there. But I'm still 1 rock shy. But if I grabbed this card and grabbed this, I could put... Oh, I would need to river all the way down. Okay, so I'm not... Maybe I don't get that. Maybe I get rid of this card next. Okay, so we have to... I'm going to go ahead and take this, the building. And we're going to put the building on top right here. And that is going to score us... Ooh, I don't know why I grabbed from there. I've now got a second one. So that's going to score me 10 points for a total of 15. And then next, I'm going to put this tree topper right here. That's going to get me another 7 points. And I think maybe... maybe I put a tree... right here for right now. I think I'm going to go ahead and ditch this card and bring up this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, criminy. I see there's some possibilities there. Okay, so we're going to get rid of those. We're drawing our next 3. Oh, see, that's not bad. That's another 7 points right there. Plus a river. That's good. 1, 2, and 3. And then 1, 2, and 3. Okay. I think I'm going to take this one here. The reason being, I'm going to put this tree on top. Or that wood on top of that wood, and this tree topper, that's another 7 points. And I'm going to add this river here. I've got 4 in a row. That's now 8 points. I'm still tempted to take this card. I don't know. I need to save a spot. If I could get... Oh, if I could get another building, I might be able to complete... This is still doable right here. I have to reserve that spot for something. I don't know if this is going to be doable at all at this point. This might be a waste for me. I don't think that I can complete this at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these tokens here. I think I'm going to get rid of this card. Can I get this? No. Right now, I can't. No, I can't get this right now. So we're going to go ahead and draw a new... Oh my gosh. That's doable. That's totally doable here. But let's see what else we got coming up. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, there's a building. We needed a building. And a building, I believe, can be built on top of a building. Yes, it can. So we're probably going to go for that one. And that'll score me a more another river. That's great. But I do kind of like that one, and I like this one. Okay, so let's see. But I'm a slave to this one right now. So if I put this red here in the middle, that could be my foundation, and then you could build red on red. That's as high as it can go. And that is going to go ahead and complete that card right there. So this is now completed, and this is going to go into my completed mission category. And then I have this river. I think I want to go ahead and just put it... I'll put it right there for right now. And now that my river is 5 long, that'll give me 11 points. And I am kind of thinking maybe now I go ahead and take one of these 2 cards. No. I think I take this card for right now. And I'm going to go ahead and put 2 cubes on there. Let's go ahead and clear out these. And let's fill up another card. Ooh, I like that. Okay, getting down to the wire here. I only have 6 more open spaces on my board. So here are 3. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Oh, I like that. That gets me... Oops, why did I do that? Okay, those 3 belong together. That at least gets me another rock there. Oh, this is probably my best bet right here. This is probably my best one. So, yeah, I'll take this. I'll take this one right here. I'm going to place the rock right here. That will now complete this card here. So this is now completed. And I have these 2 left to place out. Nothing more with buildings on it that I can really do. I could use this as a base for something. But if I have this out and it's surrounded by at least 3 colors, that will score me 5 points. So if I put it here, that'll score me 5 points. And then getting the river, extending the river to 6, that will get me 15 points. I'm looking for 2 more rocks. If I could get at least 2 more rocks, I could clear this card out. That would be awesome. Is there anything else I want right here? Well, this is... that's possible, doable, but only in 1 spot. So the most I'd ever get is 6 points. This one is going to be nearly impossible to get. So I don't think I am going to get this one at this point. So we'll go ahead and hopefully, yeah, that's not looking good for me. Okay. All right, I want to see rocks. And I'm drawing 1, 2, and 3. Oh, well, there's 1 rock. And that's a field. That's nice. Okay. I think I want the rock, though. I'm hoping this has got at least 2 rocks in it. Oh, no. But that possibly gets me slightly more points. This slightly gets me more points because I could put the river right there. If I put the river right there, oh, then that would be the end of my turn. That would be the end of the game. That would trigger the end of the game. Let's see. If I put a field, if I put the field there, that doesn't score me any more points. I could put the rock there, and then I could put green here, but green doesn't score me anything. Oh, unfortunately, I'm only gonna... Yeah, this is gonna be kind of a low-scoring game, I think. So, I think I go with the river and the rock. And it's not going to be great. So I'm going to take this rock right here and I am going to place it on top of this. This will now score me 5 points. There's not much I can do with this. See, if I put this here, that would score me another 5 points for here. 5 points. So what's the difference between, but if, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, but that gets me 4. If I put that there. Well, I feel like I kind of have to put the river down here just for that. Maybe, well, this is surrounded by 3 colors. Yeah, okay. Well, unfortunately, I think that's gonna be it, folks. That is, there are only 2 blank spaces left. So that is the end of the game. So we are going to go ahead and get to final scoring here in a second. All right, let's look at final scoring. So, what did I do here on green? So I'm scoring as many trees and foliage as possible. Well, I have 7, 14, 21, and 22. That is my best green to date. Rocks, not so much. The rocks would only score if they are at least chained together. And in this sense, I only have a height of 2 and a height of 3. But since they aren't chained or touching each other, that is going to score me a big fat 0. That is the worst I've done. Fields. I have 2 fields, separate fields, at a minimum of 2 each. That is going to score me 10 points. Buildings. I am going to score 5 points for every building as long as it's surrounded by 3 separate colors. Well, this one has got blue, green, and yellow, so that's 1. This one is not going to score me anything because it... Oh, actually, no, it is. It's green, yellow, and red, so that's going to score. This one is not going to score me anything. This one is going to score me something because it is 3 separate colors. I've got actually 4 colors. I've got red, yellow, gray, and blue that's touching that. So I've got 3 buildings for a total of 15 points. That is the best solo I've ever done. River-wise, probably my best. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So on here, 7, so that's 15. That is a total score of 19 points. So it's at 6, it's 15 plus the 1 additional one. Any additional one after that is going to be 4 each. So that's a total of 19. Now, let us score points. Unfortunately, I got nothing here. 0. I did get 5 points for this card. And I only completed 2 missions here. One for 17 and 1 for 12. Now, I'm horrible at math, so I'm going to grab my calculator here off my phone. And I'm not sure how I feel about this game. Started a little rough there. So I'm going to add my scores down here. So I have 22 plus 10 plus 15 plus 19. That is 66. Well, I will tell you that is my best score to date as far as the environment goes. Let's see how I did on animals. Probably not as much as I have in other games. So I have 5 points plus 17 plus 12 for a total of 34. Yeah, that is my worst. So now we're going to add 66 and 34. That is exactly 100 points. So this is my very best game so far, solo. My best environment or biomes, my worst animal, but not too. That's okay. 100 points. My best game so far. So maybe next time I do try with the spirit. spirit animal, that is. So that is a solo game of Harmonies on level A difficulty, or I guess board A. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and leave me a comment in the section below if you saw any glaring strategy tips that you were saying, oh my gosh, you should have done this. Hey, please let me know. But this is a very fun game. My wife and I have played this a couple of times together. I won both of those games, but solo. So this is my sixth game here. I see me playing this more often. Of course, I'm talking a lot in this, but setup, you can knock out a game in probably 20 minutes here, give or take. But because I'm describing this as you go, obviously it's a little bit longer. But anyway, my name is Jason. Thanks for tuning into this video, and I hope to see you at the table next time.